Welcome back to Dave and Mao in the Philippines, off grid. The wife is sitting up front. It did a light sprinkle for about an hour this morning, just enough to make it so sloppy you can barely walk on the concrete. It is a muddy mess out here. Literally extremely slippery. So if I walk onto the property, I'll end up with 4 inches of mud on the bottom of my flip-flops. So here's a little view of the front. We'll pan out a little bit here. This is what we got going on. I'm walking very slow because it is extremely slippery. So we started our cocoa lumber. We got a few of the posts up over here. We're going to run our metal sheeting long ways, not up and down. Long ways, it gives me better wind resistance from up and down. If I go up and down, those panels will bow and flip off. So down here we'll have a sleeping quarters. This will all be metaled in, but we're not going to do much today because it's just muddy. So I want to go over a timeline because a few of you think I've been out here moving dirt since, well, last August when we rented the PC70. We rented that PC70 for 4 days, and in that 4-day period, we did a big cutout because this property from the road to the property, you can see how high that dirt is right there. That was all the way across the front of this thing. So we got that PC70 and we moved a lot. Number 2, you can see I'm about 2.5, 3 feet right here, and it goes all the way up. From this portion up here, it was a big hill and it rolled all the way down to that point. So we wanted to get that big machine in here to move a bulk of it. So that was 4 days. Then we didn't do anything for months. Literally nothing. We come out, some of the videos you saw, we just kept the weeds down. So the way this property is it goes from street level straight up, then it rolled up, and then it rolled down to the bottom corner. So from the road level to the bottom corner of our property, we're going to have 2 retaining walls down there, stair step back, because it's about 14 feet difference between the back right corner and our road. So we're moving that dirt out. So at one point, all this was not level. Now, we bought the PC20-5 February 9th. We flew on the 8th, purchased the Excavator on the 9th, went through everything on the 9th and 10th, all the things that I needed changed on it, and then they shipped it Friday the 13th. So from the 13th to now, we've got about 5 days of moving dirt. So we have a total of 9 days on this property. 9, not 5 months, 9 days. And this is what we've accomplished. So I know videos are hard to keep up with, but I got one guy who wants to write me a whole freaking novel of why are you wasting so much time? You've been there for 5 months moving dirt. No, we've been here for 9 days moving dirt. So you don't need to write me a huge novel. Anyways, I enjoy this, and this is why I came here. I have my wife, my son, and we're going to do it my pace, not anybody else's. And I have another comment. I'm just answering back on some comments. Why didn't you sell the dirt? You could have hired a company to come in and taken all that dirt out of there. Well, I need all my dirt. I don't want to sell my dirt and then have to rebuy dirt. So I need every bit of the dirt on this property to get done what I need to get done. And I might need more. I'm not sure. So we've taken a hilltop roly-poly and we've leveled a good portion out. So let's see if it's raining right now, so you probably got a raindrop on the lens. Yep, let me clean you off. So back here in the back left corner of our property, our dirt's only going to be about 2 foot to 3 foot deep. And you can see how it rolls down. That gives you kind of an angle. It shows you our property goes back. So what's the timeline? I have no timeline. How long is it going to take me to build this project? Zero timeline. I don't know. Year, 2 years, 3 years. Don't care. I'm not in a hurry. So my guess is May, June is when we start the big production on the wall on the far corner over here. And it's going to be the front of the property. There's the wife down there in the van. So we have to get this front wall done first, going right across from where the driveway is over, and then about 30 feet down the property line. Then we can start cutting the driveway lower, because the driveway is going to come up and go around over to the garage. And then it's going to continue to come up, and there'll be a carport here. Why? Because our house is going to be sitting over here somewhere. And I want to be able to turn in, have the garage in the back area. That garage wall buffers sound from the street. And that's my biggest thing. I don't like hearing vehicles go by. So that's going to create a nice sound buffer, right? Then when we pull up, we'll be inside underneath the carport over here. Then we walk from the carport into our house and not in the rain. So there's going to be a lot of stages of this project. I'm not hiring a big crew. I keep getting comments of, I don't know why you're doing all that work. Because I want to. Something I enjoy. So I know a lot of Westerners, man, they got to get it done. They throw a bunch of money out. They hire huge crews and they get it done. This is my off-grid build. I'm going to do it my way. And however much time it takes is what it takes. So, it's difficult being in the world of YouTube, because everybody's got their comments, and I'm all right. Good comments are great, but there's got to be some courtesy of how you express yourself with words, right? So if you're not in it for the long haul, watching us build this project, I'm okay with that. If you're in a hurry, well, that's your issue, not mine. We're going to get this done and enjoy the process. That's what this is all about, enjoying it. So on that note, this is just a short video to answer some questions. I need my dirt. I've got 9 days on the project with a heavy equipment excavator. 9, not 5 months. And to end all this, our title is in the last phase. Everything has been approved. We're just waiting for the title to be typed up. We can get online and see where it's at. So we know that we've had no issues all the way through for our title. It's sitting there waiting for the final process. Everything's been okay. And we have somebody that is processing our paperwork for us. That's what she does for a living. And she's done a lot of expats here. And she comes very highly rated at a decent cost. So we're going to take today off. Why? Well, because it's raining. And I don't feel like playing in the mud today. So we're looking at probably May, June, maybe July, and we'll have the title of the property. Yes, it'll be in my wife's name. Yes, my name is on it, not as owner, but as husband. All right. well, that's enough of me griping. Hopefully I set some things straight. This area down here is going to be the staging area where we bend all our rebar, sleeping quarters, water catch. We have a small DC water pump with a solar panel coming, and that'll pump the water from the tanks down here to the tank on top of the hill. Whoa! See how I almost slipped and killed myself. What do you think, hun? Call it a day?
Yep.
It's not worth playing in the mud, is it?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me vent.
Yeah, and we're gonna have 7 days of sunny days.
Yeah, we have a whole week of sun coming up, so it's not worth playing today. And we will enjoy that time. Well, until the next video, thanks for watching. Hopefully I cleared up some things. And you guys take care. Stay positive. Be motivated in life. And get off your ass and do something. Talk to you soon.